It's a tough question to answer, I'm pretty sure, but we've seen a lot of like delivery delays for regular semi trucks because of the shortened supply. So let's say someone was ready to purchase an electric semi truck. What's the delivery dates looking like, and how much inventory would there be available? It's pretty much what I'm trying to ask here.
The global supply chain challenge. I mean, we're no different from any other OEM, especially in the heavy transport side and the automotive side. So we're working on it, right? We're looking at our forecast. So whenever it comes time to order the truck, right, we're going to sit down and help you throughout that timeline, because I talked about that electromobility piece again, and it being an ecosystem. So this is making some pretty big assumptions that if you're ready for the truck, that means that you've done your pre-work in terms of, okay, did you decide on doing a private or a public charging infrastructure? Are you making that investment? Have you talked to your landlord, your utility provider? Have you worked with Nikki and CalStart and have that incentive process going? So there's multiple timelines now that traditional truck owner operators haven't had to deal with, especially when adopting this technology. So
that makes sense. So if I decided to get one, we will start off with the funding, the incentives there is, then finding a charger. Then when all that's getting installed, the semi truck would kind of be placed on order to have everything kind of at the same time. Okay.
Kind of line up. Yep.
Yeah.
Again, it goes electromobility rewards the prepared, my man.
Nice. Yeah. So that's not that bad, because I've been getting a lot of people, their orders have been getting delayed. Prices have been increasing. They're not sure if they're going to pay 180 or 200,000 for their new trucks at certain dealerships. So it's good to have, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to get an electric truck. I'm excited.
Typically, there is a lead time, when you place an order for a battery electric, class 8 truck, let's say, tractor. But also, in terms of getting that infrastructure, the EV charging infrastructure installed to be able to, serve that truck, it can take 11 to 16 months for a typical installation. Mm-hmm. And so you'll hear often from those of us in the charging infrastructure world, if you're a fleet operator and you're considering electrifying your fleet, talk to your utility often and early. But we also want to understand, okay, Jose, what is your longer term vehicle acquisition plan? If we're going to go in and disrupt the site in a significant way to make these upgrades to be able to charge these large tractors, we want to do it once and kind of look at the longer term 10-year plan of, do you have a 10-year plan? What, do you want to convert to all electric, in that time frame? And then there's the policies and regulations also that are kind of encouraging fleet operators to move in that direction. But typically those lead times kind of line up pretty nicely, right, Andy? So, if you're thinking about it, would definitely encourage you to reach out to your utility at the same time.
In California, if you guys are working against the truck and bus rule, if you have trucks that are going to be going out of compliance very shortly, and you're worried that you're not going to get your truck and your charger installed on time, there is an exemption available. So if you have a purchase order for your new truck and you're still working on getting your chargers installed, you can fill out a form with the California Air Resources Board, and that allows you to keep operating your current vehicle until your new one gets delivered. That's
a great point, because a lot of people are kind of they're kind of sad that the time right now where the semi trucks are really expensive is when their current semi trucks are going to expire. So that's a good point for everyone that's hearing. If you have your semi truck and you don't want to waste money on an overpriced truck right now, because honestly, they're really expensive, you could use that as a great option and have your truck running till it gets delivered. So I love that.
You're only paying your portion, and the rebate actually ends up covering the cost difference with the dealer. So it's not like you have to pay the full thing up front and then get money back later. No, it's all done in a way so that you don't have to come out of pocket. There's a way for you to get an allowance so that until your new truck is actually delivered, if there are delays in the supply chain, as we've been discussing.